Hello, I'm here today to compare Impala's ACP products against other leading brands. First of all, we're going to look at the ACP motor flush. Then afterwards, we'll have a look at the ACP fuel system cleaner. I have here some dirty engine oil. This has actually come from a diesel engine. What we're going to do here is put the oil into these systems here and pretend these are dirty engines. Then we'll get the ACP motor flush and put equal amounts in each one of these tubes here. Then we use the competitor's product. And the second competitor's product. Then we'll empty, drain these as if they're engines, take the sump plug out, so to speak, and drain the old engine oil out. Now the mechanic normally puts the sump plug back in when it gets to a stage of when the oil's dripping basically. So at that point, the sump plug goes back in. Let's do the third one. Then the technician gets the clean engine oil, puts it in there. The customer takes his car home, dips his oil, finds he's got dirty oil in it. So what can we do about it? In the first engine, we'll put the ACP motor flush. In the second one, we'll put the competitors. And then in the third one, the second competitors. Then we start the engines up. Drop the oil out. And the same with this one. Drop it out. And as you can see, the ACP has removed nearly all the residual oil and dissolved all the contaminants and taken it out with it, leaving you with a nice clean engine. We're now going to look at the ACP fuel system cleaner and again compare it with the two other products. What I have here is normal unleaded petrol, which we're going to put into these fuel systems here. Now we'll look at the fuel system cleaner and put equal amounts in these three tubes here. Starting with ACP. The third product. What I have here is sulfuric acid. We're going to put a drop of sulfuric acid into the petrol. This is used at the refineries to remove the gums and varnishes, which is exactly what I'm going to do. The refineries only take a percentage of the gums and varnishes out, and at the end of this refinery stage, there's some of that left and some of the sulfuric acid left behind. Some of you may have come across problems with cars smelling of sulfur, customers complaining of that. That is a result of the sulfur that's left behind. So we'll put a little bit of the sulfuric acid in each one of these fuel systems. Then we'll agitate it to remove the gums and varnishes. And there you see the gums and varnishes which collect on the end of injectors, valves, and clog up the piston rings as well. Now the petrol companies have recently been spending thousands of pounds telling us about the detergents they're putting in the petrol to remove these contaminations. So what we'll do with these fuel systems now is we'll put some petrol in them and agitate it, and let's see what happens. As you can see, there's not an awful lot happening in there. In fact, if anything, the contamination just gets worse. Let's do the other two just to see that they're all exactly the same. There you go, nothing happening with the petrol. So how can we remove those gums and varnishes? Well, in the first system, we'll use the ACP. Second one, we'll use the first competitor's product. And then the second competitor's product. And again, we'll just, and you can see immediately that the ACP has stripped off all those gums and varnishes. Same with that one. So all the gums and varnishes have gone. In the case of it going through an injector, the injector would now be atomizing properly, the valves will be clean, the pistons will be clean, and the engine will run much more economically. The other thing, you'll notice the contaminations in the ACP are in solution, they're being held. The little bit that these have removed is already dropping out, it's not being held in solution. Therefore, it's not doing its job properly. As we have clearly demonstrated, the ACP products are simply the best on the market today. We are constantly updating them as technology moves forward, so please ask your local representative for the latest information. Thank you.